Welcome, beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. I'm Brenda Tarot Readings, and I am a psychic, empath, medium, and visionary storyteller, Reiki master, and professional dating site profiler. This reading is for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. Please check the information below in the information box for the cards that I've used for this week and for the services that I offer. So, my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac, let's get on with your beautiful reading. Welcome, my beautiful Leos. Here is your general forecast for the week of August the 9th to the 15th. 2021. Starting off with your all-over energy card, you have been given that of the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is the energy that says you need to take your time. Do it in moderation. Make out a detailed plan. Cross your T's, dot your I's. Don't go jumping into something spontaneously or recklessly. I want you to take your time and move forward to any goals, any plans, any projects, any groups you're joining, anything. Okay, he is the slowest moving knight on the zodiac, and he succeeds because he doesn't go jumping in. He doesn't go jumping into the quicksand and then trying to figure out how he's going to swim his way out of there. So don't do anything in haste this week. Okay, don't jump into something too quickly. I want you to think about it, plan it, and take your time, process it before you make a decision about something that could be life-changing here. Now, Leo, you also have the energy of the wolf spirit here. And the wolf spirit is all about turning knowledge into wisdom. So whatever you've learned from the past, you have your instincts to fall back and also your wisdom bank, your database, what you've learned, right? The gifts that you have to offer out there, whether it's in your work, whether it's a project, whatever it is you're working on or your goals are leaning towards. This is your chance. This is your chance to shine. This is your chance to go forward and realize you have all the resources here to do that. The universe is aligning now you up with your destiny now, and you're able to take your data bank, what you know, what you've learned forward here to go towards your goals and your passion here that you're going towards. This is beautiful. What do you need to surrender to? You need to surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. Aren't we all guilty of that, right? We fall prey to that all the time and take one step forward, two steps back. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So this is all about not worrying about what was, okay? Live in the moment now because you want to move forward in a progressive, positive direction. And if you keep falling back on that thought of, it's kind of like the Eight of Wands, right? Or pardon me, the Eight of Swords, where you get up in your head and you start thinking that something's not going to work out before you even go forward because you're thinking, well, in the past it didn't. I did this and it didn't work. And you start to get up in your head. So let go of those outdated beliefs about yourself. Step up into your power of confidence here and go forward. You've got all this, you're being aligned for your beautiful destiny here. Now you do have the fox. And the fox is sneaky. The fox is manipulative energy. The fox, has that ability to sit in the lair during the daylight so his shadow isn't seen, and then he sneaks in after dark to go after what he wants. So be careful. This could have something to do with some of you at your place of employment. There could be somebody who's envious of you, somebody who wants to catch you up on something. Be careful, but it could be somebody around you in your close circle as well, of friends, family, colleagues, whatever the case is. I want you to keep your eyes open. The wolf is very, very, very smart. He learns from his past, but he doesn't fall prey, to his mistakes. He learns from them and he moves forward, and he has this ability to keep his eyes open and be wise and watch out for things like this. He's able to know at all times where his enemy is. He doesn't, he doesn't sit back and think that life is going to happen and be good for him all the time. He's careful. He's stealthy. He's smart. He taps into that, and he's always protecting himself. So I want you to do that here because there's going to be some deceiving, there's going to be some manipulative, and there's going to be some sneaky energy. Somebody might be wanting something that you have, and especially, keep things under lock and key. Don't leave things out for unwanted eyes and hands to have privy to. okay? And that goes according for a lot of things within your life and within your home, and also with your personal information. Don't leave personal information around that you don't want someone to have someone be able to find and see. And I tell people this all the time. So it could have to do with paperwork. It could have to do with your income. It could have to do with your banking, your income tax. It could have to do with anything, because it's going to change here as we move through this reading. So we have the High Priestess coming in behind you, and we also have, if I can pick it up, and we have the Devil card, and we have the Emperor. So when I had talked about the sneaky energy and keeping things under lock and key, there could be somebody around you that has addictive behavior. Be careful, okay? Be careful. Don't leave things around that people who have addictions can get a hold of. And I don't want to get into that. I'm not being judgmental, but be careful of someone who's sneaking around, checking you out, wanting to steal things from you, take things away from you if you leave it laying around. Keep it under lock and key. Be open-minded here. Watch out for this negative energy. This could be somebody around you who, has negative behavior, who has toxic energy, who has addictive behavior. And, it can be anything, overthinking, over-worrying, over-indulging, overeating, over-drinking, whatever the case is. The devil can be that. But if it's you, if you're hanging around or you're enabling this type of energy around you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you that's doing this, I think you're going to be removing yourself from it. You don't want to be held captive anymore. You don't want to be held down. It's almost like when we do get involved in that negative sort of energy, we feel as though we're being, paralyzed in that position. We can't go forward, and it holds you back from going forward in a positive, progressive, happy, and successful direction. So I think you're going to be making some really good, wise decisions here, okay? Wise decisions to go forward and get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore so you can grow and expand and go forward in the direction that you want. Always remember, we cannot change someone or force their hand to do something they don't want to do, they don't want to take responsibility for, and they're not ready. Okay, all you can do is be supportive and listen, make some, give them some advice, but short of that, you can't change it. I think some of you are going to be, basically they just showed me you're throwing your hands over your head and you're saying, I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. Okay, I'm making decisions for me now. I'm taking control of my life. Now, you're going to be tapping into your intuition here. I think you're already aware that there is some sort of problem here around you, and maybe it was a past issue. And you've decided, you did your research, you thought about it, you had this second sense, you had this intuition and gut feeling. And this is where she comes into play. She's very strong when she gets that feeling. She does her research. She knows that there's something going on in the background, and she finds out what it is. And that's what helps her move forward successfully. She doesn't wait for things to happen. She senses them and she goes for it. And I think you have known about this energy around you for a while, and you've made that decision that you did your research, you found out about it, and you're moving forward in a progressive, healthier direction for yourself. Because here's the Emperor, and that's you taking control of your emotions and your life. That's you going out there and saying, hey, I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to be in charge of my own life, what it is I want to do on this next stage of my journey. And you're doing it. You're stepping up, taking control of your emotions and your life now. Some of you could be stepping out on your own to open your own business, become your own entrepreneur. You could be asked to step up and take a leadership role. Maybe somebody's asking you to get up and speak publicly, or taking on a position at your place of employment where you can step up and, be head of a department or head of something here, or a team. Beautiful card, beautiful card. I love the Emperor. And trusting your intuition here. I think somebody's going to get caught at doing something that doesn't have integrity. But also, if you have been over obsessing here and worrying about your past, when things hadn't worked out in your favor, don't reflect on that too long. Don't obsess about it. Let go of it. Know that you have the power to go in any direction you want to go once you give up this feeling of over obsessing and, this addictive thinking, negative thinking. Okay, moving on to your center position here, which could be what you're feeling now. You have the Page of Swords, you have the Chariot, and you have the beautiful Three of Wands. So, right off the bat, this is your crowning energy, and it's a wonderful card because it says you're going to have to pat yourself on the back for a great accomplishment that you have, you have successfully gone through. I always say the Chariot, he goes into that arena. He knows there's risks. He knows there's consequences, but he takes them anyway because he has the feeling he's going to win, and he does. I think you're going to be going forward. I think you're going to be your own champion here. I think you're stepping up and you're going out on your own to do something independently, and you're going to succeed at it. This is beautiful. Some of you could be traveling. You could be taking a trip as well. Maybe you're planning on going overseas, going the distance here. Maybe your job's going to require you to go the distance and to travel a distance to it. Maybe you're planning a trip for pleasure or business, but I do think you're waiting for your ship to come in, and you've done the work here, and you're going to be able to see that. Now it's time for you to move on to the next. You've succeeded at something here, and you're now ready to move on to the next project, the next leg of this journey, where it is you want to go. And it could have to do with your job. Now, you've got the Page of Swords coming in above that, and this is saying you're going to hear about something, and it could come in the form of gossip, but it is a good message, and you need to listen to it, okay? It could be the message about some truthfulness. Maybe, somebody has listened to you. You've gone out there and you've said, listen, something's going on here, and they finally prove that you're right. And I think you're going to have to change your plans slightly here. I think you've been sort of walking on a tightrope for a while, but all of a sudden now the light goes on and you hear about this, but the message comes in oddly. It's almost like we have to remember that pages are immature. They haven't reached that pinnacle of maturity yet, where they can handle all situations with finesse and with tact. And this particular one comes in, kind of blurts out something to you, and you're wondering, well, how come you know about this and I don't? Why are you delivering the message? Don't attack the messenger. Just take this message, because you'll be glad that you got it. Now, coming in towards you, you have the King of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful future to look forward to. Beautiful, outcome coming out of this reading. You're going to be hearing from someone, and they could be a Pisces or another water sign, Scorpio or Cancer. But I do think that they're coming in with a generosity of good advice. They want to be here. They want to support you. They want to guide you, and they could be giving you advice to watch out for something. Take it. They're very honest, and they do it out of the goodness of their heart, because they truly wear their heart on their sleeve and they care about you. So you can trust this individual coming in with this advice. This is the act of charity. Maybe you're going to be taking on this situation and this energy, wanting to give of yourself without expectation. You want to help someone yourself. Now, coming in below that, you've got victory after hard work and struggle. You have the champion, and now you come out victorious here. So you've struggled, worked hard, advocated for something, promoted yourself, and now you're getting the recognition and the rewards coming into you. So this could be, maybe you're getting, you're going to receive more money. Maybe you're going to get a raise in your salary, your income. Maybe you're going to end up with a windfall of some sort. Maybe you're going to be able to get you earn a degree in something. But whatever it is, you're going to be able to see success coming into you and getting recognized for it. You deserve this reward. Victory after hard work and struggle. Nine of Cups. Make a wish. Wish is fulfilled. Simple and precise. This is, saying that, things are going to happen. You're going to be able to see, gold at the end of the rainbow now coming in towards you. Cups are filling. Whatever you've been working on, manifesting for, it's going to come into fruition here. Nine of Cups is wish is fulfilled. You're going to get it. So this is a great reading. You've got the Chariot, you've got the Six of Wands, you've got this beautiful card of stepping out on your own and trusting yourself. Just take your time. Don't go rushing into anything too quickly without planning it. Make sure you have all the information that you want and stand in your confidence. Let's see what we have here for clarification. Please, Spirit, what does Leo need to see, know, and expect? Past, present, and possible future energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Here we go. All right, my beautiful Lions. Coming in with your High Priestess, you have the Four of Pentacles. And that basically is the extremes in which you save your money or you spend your money. Some of you may be going out and able to afford to buy a big ticket item. Maybe you're buying a house, maybe you're buying a business, maybe you're buying a car, whatever the case is. Some of you will have those resources. For others, I think you're hanging on to your money. You don't want to go out there and spend it too quickly. And there's double edge to this card. So, and that's okay. But keep your mind open. If you have doors opening to you, offers and opportunities that are presenting themselves on your path now, don't be afraid to be open-minded and think about it. You know, I think you could find some good opportunities coming in towards you. Beautiful. Coming in with your Devil, the ego, the card of making decisions, you have the Queen of Swords. You are definitely cutting out negative and toxic energy around you, whether it's in the form of someone that you know that is in your circle, or whether it's, you know, you've decided to change your living, the way you live, changing your eating habits, your drinking habits, your regime, your exercise, whatever the case is, or your way of thinking about life. I think, you know, you're moving forward. You've made a decision here. You're cutting out what no longer serves you. And that could be energy around you, or it could be people around you. Whatever it is, she's strong. She goes out on her own. She's independent. You know, very much like your energy here. I think a lot of you are leaving a situation and going out on your own solo. Maybe you're leaving a relationship that was toxic. Maybe you couldn't handle having this energy around you anymore. It's, you know, it's lived out its life expectancy, and you've said, I'm out of here. She's strong. She's independent. She gets rid of what no longer helps her move forward in a progressive, positive, successful direction. And she's often referred to as a widow or a divorcee, because she's on her own. She steps up into her own power. She takes control. She becomes her own leader. And speaking of the leader, we have this Emperor, and we have the Five of Wands. So I think you've had your struggles where you've had to promote yourself, advocate for yourself, defend yourself, and maybe even compete out there against opposition. But this is about picking your battles wisely. And I think, you know, you've come into your own now, and you've realized that you're not getting involved in any more drama of other people. You're stepping out and you're saying, I'm doing things for me now. And this is the right way for me to live my life. Coming in with the Page of Swords, that information you receive, you have Justice. Didn't I say you were going to hear something, and it could be of a legal matter? And so the truth comes forward, and the truth is going to free you. Justice. Justice means justice is going to be served, and it's going to be a fair and level playing field, and you're going to have it waived in your favor. So if you've been fighting for something, or going, you know, there's been opposition in something you've been struggling with in the court system, you're going to come out ahead and you're going to win it. The truth will free you. And that's what that message was. Wow. So coming in with your Chariot, you have, just gets better and better, Leo. King of Pentacles, Midas touch card. Any opportunities that are coming in towards you, you're going to be able to confidently accept them, and you can't make a mistake. You could be dealing with large corporations to do with money, lending and loaning institutions as well, but you're coming out a champion here. Don't be afraid. Stand up in your confidence level here. Step out of your comfort zone and go for what you want. Beautiful. You can't make a mistake. And I don't think money's going to be a problem either. Coming in with your Three of Wands, you have the King of Rods, or King of Wands. Stay focused. He is the most focused king out there. He goes for the big picture. He goes big or he goes home. He can't be bothered with all the little menial things. I think you're going to be stepping up. Stay focused here. You know, you're waiting for something to come in. You've done the work. You've done the work well. You know, commend yourself for the hard work you've done. Now move on to the next phase. You're ready to go into the next part of that. Maybe, you know, it's your job. It's a project you're working on. You know, maybe you had a contract that you were doing. You put out a proposal, some sort of thing in your business. And I think you're going the distance here. Stay focused. Don't give up, because the universe is saying you're on the right path. Coming in with the King of Cups, you've got the Strength card. Okay, this is apropos. He, you know, I always look at this king as a very understanding, generous, kind-hearted person. And the energy of that. This is being strong, but with the gentleness of a lamb, not going into any debates or any challenges or communications with other people with the roar of the lion. If you're wanting to win someone over, they're saying use honey, not vinegar, to catch them. So think about that. This is about forgiveness, compassion, and being a little bit more understanding when you're dealing with other people this week. And it's so great that it lands on this king because he is that type of person. Now, the Six of Wands, you've been given the Three of Cups. Yes, why wouldn't you want to celebrate? This is a card of celebration. You're going to be wanting to get together with family, friends, community, whoever, your colleagues, whoever, to celebrate this great accomplishment. What is it that you've done? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking of the torch and I'm thinking of the rings and I'm thinking of the Olympics. Then we've all been thinking of champions out there, right? Winners and champions. And I think you're becoming your own winner, your own champion, and you're going to want to share that and you're going to want to celebrate that. This is beautiful. So get ready to celebrate some wonderful accomplishment, something coming into you. Beautiful. Now on the Nine of Cups, you do have change coming in. And this is the Tower card. And often it means something suddenly shifts underneath you and you have to move in a new direction. Something could have just ended because it was time to end, and, or something suddenly came in unexpected that made you realize you were going to have to build a new foundation, brick by brick, but you've done it, and you need to celebrate this. You're moving in a new direction. There's change coming into you, or has come into you for some of you, and you're definitely rebuilding a better direction, a better future. You're on a better journey, and you're building a stronger foundation. Something might have been in an unstable foundation here, okay? But not anymore. You're going in a new direction, and it's like your wishes are coming true. Absolutely fabulous. Well, I like this reading. It's really good. It's powerful. The only thing I want you to do is to be careful of this negative energy here, but I think you're going to cut it out. I think somebody's going to get caught doing something they shouldn't have been doing, and they're going to get caught, and you're out of there. You're cutting cords. You're cutting it. You're saying, hey, I'm out of here. I've done all I can. I need to think about me. I need to think about my future, where it is I'm going to be going, and you're going to be rebuilding a better foundation, and it's going to bring you happiness and a lot more fulfillment than you have experienced in the past. So let go of that outdated thinking. Step up into your power of knowing. You're in alignment now. You're in alignment now because you made this decision to go forward. Well, this is your reading, my beautiful Leos, my lions, and always be mindful of the energy you throw out into the universe, because the universe is reacting to us. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed, want you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and your happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. And let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon. Much love and many blessings.